Welcome to this video presentation of PTP CT Platform. From the opening window, you have immediate access to select the client you wish to work on. So here with the client selected, which you can see in the title bar there, if I go to main details, I can see the main details for that particular client. There's a correspondence tab where I can track any correspondence that I've had with a client. There's a notes tab where I can enter various information, and once I do that, there's a visual prompt there to let me know that I've done that, and there's a directors tab where I can add the directors to the corporate return. Within the CT600's tab, I've got access to view the return itself or to print the return. So if I select view, what you see on screen is the actual CT600 form itself. We've done that because the product is aimed at accountants that are familiar with the forms rather than IT literate people, or computer whiz kids if you like. And you can browse through the return page by page using the numbers at the top or by using the navigation arrows. Wherever there's the ability to enter a backing schedule, you'll see this fanned page icon. And here you can see next to box 3 for trading professional profits, if I select that option, there's actually a complete and full profit adjustment computation. Here I can import from the PTP accounts, and that takes me in to select the client from the list. I then select the period to which the accounts that I want to import from, and that will bring that information in there for me. I can then deal with any disallowable items as I work my way through, and it's in here that all of these items will be tagged in terms of the corporation tax computation. And all of these original items at the top here, we have a predetermined tag selected for those because they're predefined items. A bit further down here you can see that we allow you to enter your own disallowable items in there, and I've here entered entertainment. Now over here you can see there's a red tick box, and that's because entertainment is not a predefined tag available from HMRC. So if I click the little ellipse button here, I can see the options that are available from HMRC, and I can see that they've actually called it entertaining rather than entertainment. So if I select that, then you can see that the red warning flag has gone away, and this is now acceptable from HMRC's perspective as an iXBRL computation. What I also have within this computation window is a capital allowance calculator. If I click the little ellipse button to access that, go to the Assets tab, you can see that I can actually build up an asset register here with all of the details of the asset, the dates that it was purchased, cost, and the software will automatically calculate any AIA or any first year allowance, etc. So there's a real comprehensive capital allowance computation built into the software. Once I've completed the profit adjustment, I can continue to navigate through the return, and all of the fields within the return that can be will be automatically populated based on the entries within that profit adjustment computation. The software also has a small company's marginal relief comp. If I click on the little fan page icon to the left of box 64 there, we can actually view that computation on screen, and that again will accompany the iXBRL computation with the return. Once I'm happy that I've made all the necessary entries and the return is complete, I can close that down and I can view the print preview. Now here I can either view the actual return form itself, which will be an on-screen representation of the form, but what I'd like to do is show you that iXBRL computation. So I'm going to click on that option now, and this will open the full computation that will be sent with that return electronically, and you can see that in human readable format, and it's a complete computation. So you've got all the generic corporation tax computation details, there's capital allowance schedules in there, tax schedules, everything you could possibly need to accompany that return that you file online. So once I've completed the return, File Online is the next stage, of course. To do that, you select the FBI tab, tick the return that you're ready to submit, and you'll see that it automatically adds in all of the computational features in iXBRL format. It's from in here where I add the attachments that I would add the accounts. So I click the Add the Accounts button, and I would double click on the accounts there. Just going to illustrate by selecting an incorrect set that there is validations that are displayed based on the company name and accounting period to make sure that you are attaching the correct set of accounts. So if I select the ones that have just been produced for the client, they're added in there, and I can OK to continue through that, and I can prepare that file for online filing. At this point, the program is automatically running against HMRC's pre-filing validations to ensure that everything is available to submit. Now for online filing, we follow the same chronological steps that you would have followed, I should say, if you were actually preparing it manually. So you've got no FBI status, returns awaiting printing, sent to the client for signing, awaiting transmission, and actually accepted or rejected. So as you can see, again, very intuitive, very simple, very easy to use software. For more information, visit our website at www.ptpsoftware.co.uk or call our sales line on 0844 815 5530.